Hello, hello, hello. We are back. More Dollhouse. Look, we're getting there. Next page is putting down all the flooring. And then we start assembly. Crazy. Now, this is kind of interesting because these are all stickers for the windows. And it has you peel the stickers off before you glue them onto the frames, but then there's nothing to go my stickers. So then they're exposed. And I'm like, how? Huh? That seems weird to me because then, that's like everything's going to get stuck to it. So I have a sheet of clear acetate here, and I'm going to glue the windows down onto this, and then I'm going to cut them out a second time. So that way their back is not sticky, because that makes zero sense to me. Why would you leave, why would you leave a sticky back exposed? I mean, it's going to collect all the dust and everything. And I will say this is always easier to do when you've got fingernails. See, because it's clear and but it's a sticker. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. It'll still be clear. It just won't be sticky on the back. Oh, it's not straight. It doesn't have to be straight. It doesn't have to be. Hopefully I can get all of these on this one little square of acetate, so I don't have to cut into another sheet. I don't think I have any more. Already cut out. I might, but I don't know for certain. So figure out where the edge of my paper is here. All right. Yeah, it was funny when I was cutting these out. I'm like, but they're stickers and it says to peel the backs off. I'm confused. Ooh, barely. Barely fits on there. Come on. All my little papers. Tried like flinging them all over my desk. See if I can get them all into one location. Throw the papers away. And then this is the same clear sticker, but you fold it in half and line up the rungs of the staircase. Like, where did my scissors go? Let's see. I'll give this a burnishing. get most of the imperfections out. So some of these glue on top of the frames and some of them glue on underneath the frames. That's the downside to that, is that those scissors don't necessarily like to cut super close. These are ones that it goes on top of the frame. That one and this long one. That alarm. This one's my, hey, did you remember to take it the first time I went off? Alarm. What's really sad is that answer is still no. So out in the glue, get those two glued on there. And then I'm going to step out and grab my meds, my morning meds. Whoop. Whoops. Whacked. Playing whack-a-mole with my laptop, apparently. Come on. Okay. There's that one. And oh, that one totally spider webbed. Get that out of there. Okay, get that nice and centered on there. Okay. I will be right back. nifty little machine that I got for dispensing my meds. So nice to be able to just have them in one place and just, blink, push the button. Dispense my meds instead of having to open each individual each individual medicine bottle. It's nice. Okay. I will say it is much harder to cut these out with a clear backing than it was with the yellow backing. I'm like, am I there? Okay. And then this one is glued to the back of the frame. That's centered on there. There's that. Get a nice little squish down. The rest of these are all on the back. If I'm being honest about this, if I'd have thought about it, I would have stuck it to the acetate before I cut it out the first time, so that I wouldn't have to be sitting here cutting it out again. But it didn't dawn on me until I had them all cut out, and I was, laying them out onto my desk and getting ready to start the video, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. No spider webbing. Thank you. Okay. Pretty little stained glass windows. Okay. Then I have these three that I gotta do. Where did my scissors go? Boy, and let me tell you, if I thought I could glue these down and then cut around them, I totally would. But really gonna work. Figuring out which way was the front and which way was the back. There's that one. And last but not least, yeah, like I said, I had these all cut out and ready for assembly, but then my brain kicked in and went, okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, now these three, glue one here. And they glue together, but I'm going to let them dry first, before I try to assemble them. So they go together like, you call them Chinese, like privacy screens. It's interesting. This one's totally crooked. The wood is, not the image. It is currently Sunday. I need to get myself in gear because it's almost going into a new week of crafting challenges, and I'm not exactly ready. Okay. We're going to set those three off to dry. I am going to have to trim those a little bit. I'm going to have to figure out how to trim those a little bit. Hopefully my skinny scissors will be able to get close enough to it. Otherwise, I might have to like pull out my knife or something, but I definitely want to let those dry first. So there are 15 steps, and it says to put them together in sets of 3 sets of 5 and then glue the whole thing together. And then I'm trying to figure out, because the pig, it doesn't tell you like, so you have the straight edge and you have an angled edge, right? It doesn't say whether the straight edge is out and you go this way, or if the angled edge is out and you go this way. Because in some pictures it looks one way and in others it looks the opposite. But I'm thinking from a standpoint of a real staircase in a house, it wouldn't start at an angle. You're going to go from this front angle to that back angle. So from there to there. Okay. Again, from that front, the front angle to the back angle. I'll let that sit over there for a sec. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oof. Set those off to the side. Hopefully, what I'm hoping is that by the time one set is done, like one set of 3, I can go back and do, and just alternate between them. There are so many crafting challenges and stuff going on YouTube right now. I'm like, I can't even keep up. It's like, oh, I want to do that one. Oh, I want to do that. And I'm like, okay, Laura, you are one person. There's only 7 days in a week. And while, yes, you may be a homebody, and yes, you may hoping that your YouTube channel at some point will become supplemental income in a small scale, you're still only one person. Oops. I totally did that backwards. mean, do I think my YouTube channel is gonna make me a millionaire? No. It'd be nice if it just, provided me with some supplemental income to help my crafts pay for themselves. Mm, okay. My eyes are definitely complaining because I haven't been asleep yet. Pooh. And of course, I got to drop it after I get glue on it. It's like buttered bread. Can't drop the bread before you put butter on it. Okay. These two. Kind of having a rough go at things right now. I'm like second guessing a lot of things, like my judgment, in people, their motives, their character. It's disappointing, when people you had an opinion on, who you thought was one way, and then they turned out to be something, or a completely different way. It's disappointing. Especially when you find out that not only was it, oh, you were just wrong about them, but that they were, that they're, flat out liars. This is not as easy as it should be. Okay. And then this piece. Again, the pictures do not really help. Does the straight side go there? Or does this curved side go there? My gut tells me it would be the curved side. That would go across there. Okay, so here, I'm going to figure it out when we get to the top. I'm going to start with 5. Ah. This will also kind of help keep the stairs in place. Yeah, my gut's telling me it goes that way. But I'm not real good at trusting my gut. Looking forward into stuff, it looks to be that way. Okay, and then across here. With the last of this. Well, not the last of it, but oh, that is not wanting to stay. So we're gonna have to let that sit for a minute. There we go, just like that. Okay. And with that, we're just going to let this sit and dry because it is the silicone glue, it is against plastic. It's going to take a little bit longer to dry than what normally I would feel comfortable just working with. So I want to let this fully dry before I handle it any further. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. Keep me in the algorithm. I sure appreciate it. And we will catch up with you guys later. Bye.